Hi everyone and welcome back, and I have a guest with me today. I brought my favorite YouTuber, Rotten Rebel, and that's of course because we want to have a man's perspective on our fragrances. You are going to get to smell 10 fragrances for women, some of my absolute favorites, and I want to hear what you think about them.
Exciting.
You are not going to see which kinds of fragrances you get to sniff. You don't have to guess which kind of fragrance I am presenting to you.
Okay.
But of course, if you know what you are sniffing, of course you can say it. But we want to know what you think about them, how they make you feel, and for what occasion you think these are good.
Let's do this.
Yeah. The first one is one that you always, and I mean always, give me compliments for, which is a really nice thing. So what do you think about this?
Oof. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. This could be one of the Guerlains, but I could be wrong. It's maybe some musk, something slightly powdery maybe, a slight hint of something sweet, a bit of sort of a freshness or aromatics on top, something floral. Gorgeous.
I think this is very feminine and very beautiful.
Yes, definitely.
Is it romantic?
I think this one could be exactly what you want it to be. Put it on for work and you will just smell gorgeous to pretty much everyone who gets a whiff of it.
Yeah.
It smells amazing, but yeah, it does feel a bit, it's like a mix of something elegant and something romantic / seductive. I think it's a gorgeous scent.
So what you were smelling was Passione Eclair, and I think this is the latest one from Giorgio Armani in the Passione collection. And this is, I mean, this makes me feel so beautiful. It stays on for hours and hours and hours, and it projects so good, both to you and the people around you.
And
Favorite
I
of
think
mine.
this is one of those scents that I constantly give you a compliment for.
Yes.
And that I pretty much every single time I see the bottle, I remind you that, hey, you know what, you're halfway through this, you need to buy a new one.
Yeah.
And I believe this could actually be one of my absolute favorites in this collection, and probably one of my favorite ones for women from Armani. I love this one.
Yeah. The next one coming up is a cheapie, and here you go.
Oof. I like it.
Yeah.
And I like this, and I actually like it quite a lot.
Yeah.
Smells nice. It does not smell like a cheapie.
No.
I gotta say that.
No, they actually do make fragrances that smells way much more than they cost.
A bit hard to pick out all the different notes. It feels like something that is quite well blended if it's a cheapie for a cheapie.
Yeah.
It smells really good. Maybe something floral, just a hint of something sweet. It's not too sweet, it's not too floral. It feels really sort of well balanced.
Yeah.
I like it. Maybe not my absolute favorite, but there's something in it that actually smells really good, and may I say it, like sexy or attractive.
Okay, so the one you were smelling was Pepe Jean's Celebrate for Her.
Interesting.
Yes.
And this is quite a cheapie, right?
This is, I mean, it was like $20 or something. So
okay.
you get a really, I would say, a really unique and special fragrance for quite a little money.
Yeah, this is like a no-brainer if it's that cheap.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
And actually I tried this one and one other from the brand, and then I just went online and bought all of the Pepe Jeans for her because they are really good, all of them.
Highly recommended. This one was really nice.
Coming up to another brand that both makes a bit more expensive fragrances, but also some really cheap ones and some in the mid. And I would say that this is a mid-price one that is absolutely amazing to me. I love wearing it. It gets me compliments, and I think you like it too.
Oof, yeah, this is really nice. There's definitely a bit of sweetness in it, a touch of something floral, and it could be something, but I could be fooled, like something maybe leather or something that gives me that kind of vibe.
There's
maybe
some
something
punch in
honeyed or something like that.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot. It smells absolutely.
And this is
Fantastic.
the kind of fragrance that I can reach for just whenever. I don't have to be in the mood for anything. I just want to smell good, and I put this on, and every time I'm like, wow, this is so good. So what you have smelled is Rasasi Hawas for her, and I also know that you have Hawas for him, and that's an amazing one.
Yeah, I actually forgot how fantastic Havas for her is. Havas for him, for guys, is an exceptional scent. And this one is the same, but for women. Amazing.
So the one coming up is a new fragrance for this summer, and I think it's a limited edition that they only have during this summer.
Okay.
And I usually don't buy fragrances from this brand, but this has a note that I'm just crazy about, so I had to get it. Can you pick up which note it is?
This one is, it feels sort of a fruity floral, but I could be wrong.
No, you're right.
Maybe cherry or...
Yes.
And or plum.
It's definitely cherry. I'm not sure about the plum, but maybe, but definitely cherry.
Yeah, so this is fruity floral. It has a bit of sort of fruity floral sweetness to it. This is sexy to me.
Yeah, and I'm so happy that I got this one. This is actually Escada cherry in Japan. And to me, often the Escada fragrances are too sweet, they are too anonymous, and just feels like a body spray for young girls, which can be a good thing, but not if you're an older woman like me and want to smell of something else. But cherry in Japan is beautiful.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Often when we talk about cherry fragrances, people comment with, oh no, it smells synthetic, the cherries are not good. I mean, this might not smell like if you are smelling an actual cherry, but the cherry note is beautiful, and synthetic or not, I think it's amazing.
And coming from my point of view as a man, I couldn't care less if it's like a real cherry. No. The only thing that really matters to me if it smells good or not, and I think this one smells gorgeous, and it has a sort of a really attractive and sort of a seductive vibe to it, like a perfect date night scent. A steal.
And now you are going to smell a classic one that I think most of you or many of you are familiar with.
Ooh, and now we are sort of moving in a different direction.
Yeah.
And still sort of a floral, maybe white floral, but I could be wrong. Something musky, something slightly powdery, just a hint, like a smidge of, like a lick of something sweet. And I have no idea what this one could be. This one, at least to me, moves away from that more sort of a romantic and seductive side towards something that is more elegant with flair and finesse. Smells gorgeous in a different way.
Yeah, and the funny thing about this is that I kind of put it away and thought that no, I don't like it because it doesn't stay on my skin. But then I put it on for the gym one day. And the way this projected when my body got warm was amazing. So now I use it in the summertime and I enjoy those warm body kinds of whiffs that you get from it.
This one has like a sort of an airy, light and fresh kind of side to it, which is gorgeous together with the rest of the composition. I think it's a great scent.
And something almost powdery and creamy to me. Yeah.
So what is it?
It is Dolce & Gabbana The One, and this is the EDT.
Okay, interesting.
And as you can see, I haven't used it so much, but I'm guessing I'm going to put a pretty good dent.
You need to start using it way more.
Yeah. And now I think we are moving in the more romantic, seductive direction again. Let me see what you think.
Yeah. This feels like berries, like red berries, but I could be wrong. Something along those lines. Something fruity at least. Darker, more seductive, a bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
But not too sweet, really well balanced.
Yeah.
But this one lacks, if we compare it to the previous one, this one doesn't feel like it has almost any sort of a brightness to it.
No.
But it's not a super deep, heavy scent as well.
It's not
like
heavy, but it's definitely dark.
Yeah. So it's like right in the middle between something that is deep and heavy and something that is light, if I'm gonna say so.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I have no idea what it is though.
So I think this one is amazing, and during the last couple of weeks I have noticed that I actually tend to gravitate towards this more than the original. And the original is Tender Romance, and this is Midnight Romance.
Ah, okay. And I believe that I was the one that suggested you to buy both of them.
Yes.
And both of them, to me, are probably two of the very best from Ralph Lauren.
Yes.
Both of these are gorgeous. Both of these will make any woman smell amazing in most situations.
Yes,
That's at least how I feel about them.
Yeah, and I actually can put this on for just about any occasion, but it's definitely a date night fragrance.
Yes.
So the one coming up is one that I don't even think you have to guess what it is, because you will know straight away. And now I may have ruined this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, straight away. Jean-Paul Gaultier, La Belle, Fleur Terrible, and I absolutely love it. This one is, I mean, I loved it from the first sniff. It has something aquatic, something slightly sweet, a bit of florals, but it's done in such a unique way that whenever I put my nose to it, every single time I get a whiff of it, I instantly know exactly what scent it is. And that to me is the mark of something truly unique.
Yeah.
If I straight away know what it is, then it's a truly unique scent. And this one is so damn good. I love it. I think it's a truly unique scent from Jean-Paul Gaultier that gives off this sort of a fresh, aquatic, but also quite sexy vibe. Fantastic. Yeah. I believe every single time you put this one on, I go like, whoa, did you put that one on? Awesome.
Yeah, and actually, I mean, look at this dent.
Oh, nice work.
I have used like a third, and I'm realizing I do have to get a backup bottle because I think this is a limited edition. And I have reached for this so many times this summer, and every time I do it, I'm like, yeah, they smell so good. And no, I'm not supposed to do this because I don't want to finish the bottle. But I mean, I just can't stop wearing it. It's amazing.
And one tip from me to all of you out there, and you as well. Jean-Paul Gaultier has a sort of a tendency to run limited editions and also just to discontinue some of their best scents actually. So this one might not be around in a year from now. So if you love it, make sure you stock up on it. I think it's a gorgeous scent, and I think you need to buy a backup bottle of it.
I have to.
This one always gets a compliment from me.
So we have another compliment getter coming up, because I get compliments from you with this one, and I get compliments from others, and that's just amazing.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get why. This is like a, I have no idea what this is, but it smells gorgeous, and I demand right here, right now, to know what this one is.
Yeah, but first you have to tell me, is it gorgeous sexy or just gorgeous gorgeous?
I think this one is, I mean, this one is not raw, naughty kind of sexy.
No.
This is more like a perfect blend of something that is sort of a classy, elegant, yet seductive and alluring, something like that.
I'm going to tell you which one it is, but I'm also going to say that this is a fragrance that I love putting on going to meetings, because this is something that just makes people feel good. It smells so good. It smells so pleasant. So just amazing.
I know this scent.
Yeah,
I recognize it now.
I think you do.
And it could be one of the Guerlains. Maybe the Intense. I do not know. Did I make a fool of myself or what?
You never ever make a fool of yourself.
Okay.
No.
So what is it?
Especially since you introduced me to most of my amazing fragrances. This is Hugo Boss, the scent Intense, and you love this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
gorgeous.
You always give me compliments for this, and I have had it on in the car a couple of times, and I haven't been able to smell it myself because I'm just in my own scent cloud. And then you have got into the car, and you're like, wow, this smells good. What do you have on?
Yeah, this is a fantastic scent, and I also enjoy, I'm not sure of the names of the other ones in the collection, but I believe one is Absolute, right?
Yes, that's the coffee one.
That one is amazing. And then the third one that I enjoy is, do you know?
The scent for her Private Accord, I think. And that's the one that smells like a chocolate cake.
Oh, yeah. those three and this one are fantastic. Make sure you put your nose to those.
So here is the next one.
Okay, so now this one is actually a bit different to the previous ones, and I think it feels like there's some sort of a brightness to it. I'm not sure what that could be. I like it.
Yeah.
It does feel a bit soft though, so I'm not sure if it's because the scent itself is soft or it's because you didn't spray as much as other ones.
No, it is pretty soft. It
okay.
is an EDT Eau Fresh, so this is the kind of light and airy fragrance. I always overspray it because I really love the scent, but I just wish it was stronger.
So I think based on what it is right now, I feel it's a nice scent. It's one of those scents that you just, it's like an easy reach. You reach for it, you spray it on, and you will probably smell nice to most people that you meet. And I think you could probably use this scent in the gym, to a business meeting, to a date, when you're going out with your friends, whenever, wherever, and you will smell great. But right now, I'm not sure if it's something that truly blows me away.
No.
If I'm going to put it that way.
Okay.
So I'm curious what it is.
This is Givenchy Irresistible EDT Eau Fresh.
Okay, and I believe that I have given you like a strong compliment on that one sometimes quite recently. So maybe it's just because it comes off this way on paper.
Yeah, maybe. And I remember that I actually bought this on my own. You don't help me with every purchase, but very many. But I actually bought this on my own, and I got home and we met up and you got to smell this. I think we did a fragrance haul and you were really impressed that I actually had bought this on my own.
Yeah, so I do know that I have reacted much more in a much stronger and more positive way than right here.
Yes.
So yeah, I do know that I enjoyed that one, but coming off the paper strip, it wasn't that super impressive, but I do know that I like this one a lot.
Yeah, and you have a sweet tooth, and I'm presenting to you a sweet tooth fragrance.
Finally!
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like a, maybe slightly powdery. It feels like a fruity sweet blend, but I could be wrong. I have a sweet tooth, a bit of sweetness to the blend. The right kind of sweetness makes it so damn sexy. And this one is actually quite sexy. I could be wrong, but there's like a floral touch to it. So maybe, I don't know, jasmine, tuberose. I don't know what it could be. I could be wrong. But I do enjoy it. I think it's quite cool. It's not super heavy sweet.
No.
It has something slightly powdery about it. It has something that brings contrast to the sweetness in it.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely very sweet, but it's also light and airy in some ways.
Yes.
So it's not too much. This is not cloying sweet in any way.
And in some ways, I think I do recognize it, but this is hard. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm really curious what it is, and I really enjoy it. Ooh,
yes. You saw it.
Okay.
This is Kayali Eat and Juicy Apple. I have 3 fragrances from Kayali and I am in love with them. Kayali makes so amazing fragrances. I'm not saying that I love every one of them, but all of them are really good, and the ones I have are just amazing.
Yeah, and this is one that I really enjoyed from the first sniff. It has something quite unique about it. It smells gorgeous. It will most likely make anyone smell amazing with this sort of a fruity blend.
Like candied apple kind of scent.
This is a gorgeous scent, and I do believe that I asked you to start using it for layering to try and come up with some crazy, exciting and attractive
And I'm
blends.
already now like apples and cherries can't go wrong.
And
I'm gonna do this today.
Oof, do so. I think this is an amazing one from Kayali, probably one of the best ones from Kayali. And if you enjoy fruity scents especially with Apple, then you owe it to yourself to check this one out.
So tell us in the comments if there is any fragrance that you want me to get Rotten Rebel's reaction on, and we're gonna do another one like this. Like this video, don't forget to head on over to Rotten Rebel's channel. He has tons of great videos for both women and men, and don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye!